Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. According to that sign, well, not a sign, but the clock right above me is 8:30 a.m. on the Saturday of the Celebration Exotic Car Festival. That's a DeLorean pulling in there. I'm just going to give a run through, or not a drive through, so I'm not driving, but a walkthrough of the event. This happens every year, I believe. That DeLorean's, I don't know if that DeLorean has enough road to get up to 88. I'm inviting you to join me. I go to this a lot. I haven't been in a few years. In fact, last year I don't believe it happened. I don't think they did this last year. There's quite a few pulling in here. Look at all these. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. You saw the shadow of my camera go across. I'm inviting you to join me. Shall you? Everyone pulling. Those that did not arrive last night are pulling their vehicles in. Oh yeah. This is definitely going to be a fun day, to say the least. And of course, got to start off with a coffee. But over here inside Starbucks, they do have the Dogs of Celebration. All the local pups around town are featured here on this side of this glass. Are you getting a piping hot caffeinated beverage, Micah?
It's gonna be a cold brew. I thought about the
You said you were gonna get a hot coffee.
I know. Under pressure, I said cold brew because that's what I know.
It's kind of toasty out there.
It is.
Already, even at 9 a.m.
I'm not gonna regret this, I don't think.
All right, I have procured one indeed, and there are some movie cars over in this section. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
You heading to see some exotic cars?
Oh yeah.
All right. I'll see you over there. Oh, okay, now I get it. It's a gummy bear, and they're handing out free gummy bears to everyone. And right past there are a bunch of DeLorean, not time machine DeLoreans, but a bunch of DeLoreans. And it looks like Marty himself is down there in that seat. Yeah, they got them all kind of tucked away in here. There's probably about maybe close to a dozen or so DeLoreans kind of over here near the lakefront. Mike is getting the primo photo there, right down the middle of the gull-wing doors. Nice. Now, in past years, you could donate a few dollars to a booth and walk behind the stanchions here and get some photos with some of these classic screen-used movie cars. This year, however, due to current circumstances, they're not doing that. But you can still see them from behind the gates here. Witnessing the pulling in, or should I say, well, they're pulling in and backing up. This gentleman is driving the Dumb and Dumber Lamborghini, showing up, you know, as the event's already kind of going, so I got to wade through the crowd a little bit, moving away the gates, pulling, backing it up. It's very interesting how it has to sit up on the side of, you know, the wall of the seat and look out over and backwards to try to figure out where he's backing it. That takes some skill. I can never do that. Now, I've stated this before. I do not know a heck of a lot about cars. I'm not a connoisseur. I'm not an expert. I enjoy looking at them. And like I said, there were some classic cars, but there's also some newer cars as well. In fact, most of this festival are newer vehicles as opposed to classic cars and movie cars. Quite a few cars I really know nothing about, but they are easy on the eyes and fun to look at. This is a really big event. In fact, they close the streets off. I would say, besides the Christmas time when they have the tree and the snow and everything, this is probably one of the most populated events in downtown Celebration. It stretches all the way to all the nooks and crannies of downtown, if you will. There's even cars all the way over here. Walk back over to the hotel and it looks like, yeah, the gummy bears over there taking quite a few photos with some happy folks. And over here tucked away in the corner are a couple motorcycles. Wonder who these belong to. There's a boat here as well, not just cars, but a very large boat. And look up in the boat itself. There is a driver up in there. There's an operator of the boat kind of tucked away up in there. Yeah, this thing's probably like 30 feet from end to end, if I'd say. There's a whole bunch pulling through here at this intersection, and this little teeny tiny car going by, but you can see them all kind of pulling at this intersection. There's a whole cavalcade going through there. Yeah, look at that. Like a parade of sorts. And it's almost like more and more automobiles just keep showing up. Well, you could probably walk up top and get a nice little bird's eye from up there. Now, you weren't here for a long time, but you were here for a good time.
Here for a good time.
You have prior obligations later, so you're heading out.
Yep.
Just drive safe, though.
Oh yeah. Here's your key this one.
All right, drive safe. You guys head out. Now, because I live in this area, I'm going to stick around probably and film some more after the course of the day. But I know you got places to go.
I got places to go.
People to see. Now, that's what I need, that little like boom type of, what do they call that, a gimbal of sorts to kind of get the swooping shots. You can kind of get a nice little little array view here, but I am going to walk up this staircase up a little bit higher, up, see how high I can go and get up there. And this is as high as I can go before the gate is closed and locked. Looking down Market Street, this is Market Square where the fountain is, and the thoroughfare that runs through, running parallel to it. The Cornerstone Market there on the side, and the Thai place. As the day is progressing, the streets are really filling up. You're gonna kind of do like a little, not a 360, but looking down Market and then turning to the other direction, just to see how many people are out here wandering around enjoying the Central Florida heat. Oh goodness, take a look at that, the Ecto 1. Isn't that what's called, the Ecto 1, the Ghostbuster mobile? Yeah. And now Danny 702 has arrived.
Hello.
What do you think of this very heat-filled sunny day? Not a cloud in the sky.
Yes, it's beautiful out here. I've never been to Celebration, and I feel like I'm in a movie set.
It reminds me of the Truman Show. Well, obviously built by Walt Disney World. It reminds me of the Truman Show.
I can see that.
And Pleasantville.
Right, I feel like I'm in a whole different area. Where are we?
Oh, nice. Classic car alert. There's less classic cars out here than... Oh, what's that? Oh, that's the car. That's that classic car alerting me. There goes the Ecto 1 again. The Ecto 1 is just going back and forth. Now it's time for a meal at the Celebration Town Tavern. Family, food, and friends have to wait here for the table. Up top there are a bunch of different hot sauces. Oh yeah, there's some guitars on the wall here. Oh look, and there's Larry the Cable Guy photograph. Bunch of celebrities. Here we go. As I look over the menu, I'm noticing across the table is another guest. We got Greg has arrived.
Hi.
The party is growing. Some have showed up, left, and what's that look on your face, Ryan?
Is that Greg from Adventures by George?
It is, in Greg's game room?
Greg's game room, yeah.
How many channels do you have, Danny? Just the one? How many channels do you have, Ryan?
About 13.
13? Okay, so you got some catching up to do.
I got to catch up to him.
And I was not kidding. Larry the Cable Guy is directly over my shoulder, right there. As well as a few others. Oh, look up there, there's Leah Thompson. A little Back to the Future there, Michael J. Fox at the top, and there's a guitar here, and there's an Atlanta Braves guitar over this other shoulder. Starting off with a salad here. This is just a traditional salad. I was going to get Caesar salad, but that is a Caesar salad?
Yeah.
I've opted for the Caesar salad as opposed to the traditional.
Tabasco or Cholula?
How about Cholula?
All right, over.
Rock, I appreciate
The
it.
salad extravaganza continues. We've now realized what happened. So that was my salad.
Yes.
Yours came out with your chicken sandwich.
Yes.
That is a decent sized chicken sandwich. I got the shrimp scampi. Thank you. I got shrimp scampi. We got a little bit of, what's this kind of cheese? This is Parmesan cheese. I got a crab cake, which, I don't know, decent sized crab cake. What'd you get?
This is the blackened mahi sandwich.
Oh, nice.
With baked potato.
Baked potato. And what'd you get?
Fish wish. Fish wish.
Oh, the fish witch.
Fish wish.
Looks pretty good. The fries look good.
They do. They do. Would you care for a fry?
I actually have I ate the salad, and I have the scampi, and I have the crab cake. Just to reiterate, that is your salad, not mine. I am about to consume my first bite with Larry the Cable Guy over my shoulder.
I think that would ruin your appetite. Here we are.
You never saw Health Inspector?
I was sick that day when we was at the theaters.
I definitely will be going back to that restaurant again. It was really good. There was everything that I got off the menu was very enjoyable. That will be a place I frequent on occasion.
Hopefully we got somebody in the car that's going to be able to tell us a story. This car is what's called a Devon, and it's a Devon GTS. Can you tell us about it?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna just pop the doors. Can you move a little bit on the side?
Or is it a couple doors?
Ah! Wow. Whoa, very cool. We've got quite a story coming up here. You're going to enjoy this one. Listen carefully. I'm not going to tell the story. I'm going to let Julie tell the story. Julie, tell us about this car.
This car was purchased 2 years ago, and it was a horrible state of disrepair. And his dream was to restore the car and have it at a car show. So we spent the last
most all of you are probably going to recognize this. We've got a Acura NSX 1996. How many miles you got on this?
10,265.
10,265. If anybody's followed these cars, they've got a tremendous rise in value over the past few years. You wouldn't think it today, but back in its day, a Mustang was oftentimes thought of as a secretary car. Have you had this one on? I got a golden one. 9 years. Did you restore it or did you get it like this?
It's a survivor. I got it like this as the third owner, and it's still safe.
Stock engine?
283.
A Mercury Montclair. Tell me about your car.
1955 Mercury Montclair. We've had it about 8 years now. We put the Continental package on it.
All right, what you're seeing here is history. This is 100 years old. This is a Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost. No, I have it backwards.
This is a British Silver Ghost. She's a 1920. She's one of one, and she's a torpedo. So she's designed to go fast. Oh yeah, if you could afford to buy one of these brand new, back in the early years, you'd buy one. It'd come out the factory with just a chassis. And if you were rich enough, you'd buy two bodies. You'd buy an open body like this for the summer, and then you'd have a limousine body for the winter, and your chauffeur would go to Rolls-Royce school and learn how to take the bodies off. So you would drink your champagne and come out and say, you know what, I fancy having a limousine today. And you go and put the limousine body on it.
And he's got the goggles. He's true English. He's got the beautiful goggles. You always get to see special cars here.
I can kind of get a better look at the Happy Days hot rod here. That was screen used, pretty amazing as stated. And they have the Time Machine DeLorean all kind of sealed up. They do not have the conducting hook, and I do not see the Mr. Fusion. It is pretty cool. This is a NASA motorcycle. If you look here, you can see where it says US, and it also has NASA on the side.
It's an extremely good track car.
Our journey into space will go on. President George Bush, right there.
Great car. Thank you.
2003.
Happens to be a personal favorite.
Parked next to this other one.
Tony Arabia here in town has, I guess, probably DeLorean of Orlando. A genuine DeLorean dealer here in town. And, if you ever get a chance to stop by, he's got some beautiful cars there. It's the same. They will sometimes have a automatic transmission, sometimes a manual transmission. So I think there was probably two colors in each interior. Who plays the music, Stuart? All right. And later on we do a convertible. And so this is the first of the manufactured convertible. This is our final car today. Celebration Exotic Car Festival. We hope to see you next year. I know we will. You must have had a good time today.
That's going to do it for today. Always a good time here in downtown Celebration, even more so. And there's a spectacular yearly car event going on. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over.